Shalom, this is Brother Azariah coming at you with this truth right here. I want to go into the scriptures dealing with, coonery. Just a couple of scriptures because our people believe that, they get a certain position from the so-called white man that they believe that they have made it. Okay? But, the earth is going to be given into our hands. But right now, the earth is in the hands of the wicked. Okay? And let's get that. Let's go to Job chapter 9, verse 24. Because our people don't seem to understand. They're trying to make a covenant with the wicked. All right. Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay. So the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, which is the so-called white man. They're the ones that control everything. They're the ones that are controlling, all the natural resources and everything that's happening. Okay, that, the banking system, like I said, financial, Wall Street, everything. They're controlling that, all right? They cover the faces of the judges thereof. If there was any kind of painting or images that showed the true people of God as who we are, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, and they changed the images and made the Jews white, as they did in the Ten Commandment movie with Charlton Heston and different things like that. All right, and when you go inside their cathedrals, that Catholic thing and that Christianity that they're dealing with, they paint. They have paintings of the Most High as being white and all of this type of stuff, and he's got, basically naked with a cloud. He's on top of a cloud, and his fingers pointing down to, I don't know, it's supposed to be Adam or whoever, and that's white. So they cover the faces, of the judges, the prophets, or they're white. This is what they've done. The wicked have done that. All right. So let me go into Proverbs chapter 28, verse 9. Proverbs 28 and 9. Proverbs 28 and 5. Verse 4. They that forsake the law praise the wicked. So when you seen Steve Harvey or, for example, Steve Harvey, he went up to Trump Tower and met with Donald Trump, and they came down off the elevator and they were taking pictures and had the cameras out there. He was praising Donald Trump for being the president, and he thinks that he's going to do something for the so-called black community here in the United States of America. All right. Well, Steve Harvey has, he is not dealing with the laws of the Most High. You see, he's got a bald head. The scripture says that, you're not supposed to shave your head bald like that. Okay. And then he's got this radio show. He's supposed to be a Christian. He was talking about God and all of this. But then he had someone that was supposed to be like a homosexual on his radio show. Okay. So this is why this man is going around, and he went, first he was saying something against Donald Trump. But when the other Edomite didn't win, then he went and praised him. Okay, so it says here, verse 4, they that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. So all you got, you keep the law, you're going to contend against the wicked, meaning that you're going to call out their wickedness according to the scriptures. You understand? You're going to bring out the truth of the scriptures because the Most High is giving you that understanding to do that. So you're going to contend with them. You're going to let our people know that the judges are actually, the Israelites who were black. Okay, so you're going to let them know. You're going to let them know that what the laws of the Most High are, and our people are supposed to keep these laws. Okay, that's how you, can contend with the wicked. All right. Now, let's go to Psalms 35. We got about 2 more scriptures, and then I'm going to shut it down. Psalms 35 and verse 18. It says, no, verse 19. Let not them that are my enemies wrongfully rejoice over me, neither let them wink with the eye that hate me without a cause. So, again, it says, let not them that are my enemies wrongfully rejoice over me. Okay? Wrongfully rejoice, meaning that to give them power, them to have power over us and rejoice over us at our falls, rejoice over us when we're, going through trials and tribulations. Let not them wrongfully rejoice over me, by doing things to be deceitful, okay, against us. All right. And let them wink. Okay, let me read that again. Let not them that are my enemies wrongfully rejoice over me, neither let them wink with the eye that hate me without a cause. Okay? Let them not wink with the eye that hate me without a cause. Okay? Because they hate us without a cause. They say, well, I hate him because they're black. You know what I'm saying? I hate him because his skin color is black. That's, without a cause. Because, a black man is walking somewhere, he hasn't done anything, but they hate the black man without a cause, just because it's a black man. All right. Now let's go to Psalms 37. It says, for verse 9 of Psalms 37, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon Yahweh shall inherit the earth. Okay, so men like Steve Harvey, who they believe that they, have some form of blessing, and they believe that they have received, prosperity and different things like that, because he said that he's not concerned about what happened in slavery. All right, but then now the Most High is making him eat his own words now. Okay, because the so-called black community is turned against him. All right, so he's eating his own words. All right. Okay, but it says here, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in abundance of peace. But it says, but the meek, verse 10, I'm sorry. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. So the wicked, that in Job 9:24, it says here that they're going to be cut off for yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. So they'll look for the wicked to be in rulership, but the Most High will remove them from, the rulership. They won't be in the place as the judges anymore. All right, let me just get two more scriptures on that. Okay, Psalms 141. Get Psalms 141, verse 5, I think it is. Let me get there real quick. All right, Psalms 141, and I'm going to use verse, verse 6. When their judges are overthrown in stony places, they shall hear my words, for they are sweet. So when their judges are overthrown, meaning when the Most High overthrows their judges, because they're going to look and see that the wicked are not going to be in a place that you expect them to be in. Their judges, when they're overthrown through the Most High, okay, all right, then, they're not going to be in that place in rulership anymore. So it says, when their judges are overthrown in stony places, they shall hear my words. So the only way you're going to hear the words of the Most High, is that their judges have to be overthrown. And then you're going to hear the words of the Most High. Okay. For they are sweet. The words of us going into rulership. Okay. And for us to be on top, and reigning as the true house of Israel. Okay. All right. Now let's go one last scripture, and that's going to be it. Matter of fact, I want to read Psalms 37, verse 10 one more time. And I'm going to get a precept for that. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. Okay? And I'm going to go over Psalms 35 and 19 again. Let not them that are my enemies wrongfully rejoice over me, neither let them wink the eye that hate me without a cause. So remember, their place shall not be. The Most High is going to, remove them from their position as being rulers over the earth. The world, the earth won't be given into their hands anymore. And here in Psalms 35 and 19, let not them that are my enemies wrongfully rejoice over me. They're not going to wrongfully rejoice over us anymore. They're not going to rejoice over us anymore for our trials and our and our tribulations and different things and the judgments of sin that the Most High has put upon us. They're not going to rejoice over us anymore. Let me get this scripture that's a precept for both of these verses. I'm going to go to Job chapter 8 and verse 22, and I'm going to shut it down. And it says, they that hate thee shall be clothed with shame. Okay, that goes back to Psalms 37 and 10. And you're going to look for the wicked, and they're not going to be in a place where where they were. Okay, they're going to be removed from there. Their judges are going to be overthrown in Psalms 141 verse 5. All right, they that hate thee shall be clothed with shame, and the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught. Okay, so the dwelling place of the wicked. Again, that goes back to the Psalms 37 and 10. You should look for the wicked in that place, and they shall not be there. Their dwelling place shall come to naught. Meaning here, what they have established here, this is going to be destroyed. And the true righteous people of God, the Israelites who are keeping the Torah, keeping the law, you understand? They're the ones that's going to step forward. Okay, we're the ones that's going to see that the wicked come to naught. All right, I'm gonna read this one more time again. Job chapter 8 verse 22. They that hate thee shall be clothed with shame. Clothed with shame, just as if a person is wearing clothes, they're going to have shame on them, just as a person is wearing clothes. All right, and the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught. All right, so we can't, we cannot be concerned about, Donald Trump and all of this foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High is making a fool out of him right now anyway. All right, we're not supposed to be walking around with any kind of fear, because he that keep the commandments shall fear no evil thing. All right, let me get that in Ecclesiastes 8 and 5. And then I'm going to shut it down. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 5. Whosoever keepeth the commandments shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment. Okay, so the commandment of the Most High, which is the Torah from Genesis to Deuteronomy. Okay, the book of the law. You understand? The laws that was given to the great prophet Moses through from Yahweh. Okay, says that if we keep this, we shall feel no evil thing. And a wise man's heart, a wise man's mind discerneth both time and judgment. Okay, meaning that you see what time, the time that we're in now, according to the scriptures, and the discernment to see, through the scriptures, what is going to happen. Okay, not someone trying to discern that Barack Obama is going to be president for a third term. None of that is scriptural. Okay, and then coming out with these false prophecies and all of this type of stuff like that, because they're worshiping another God. Okay, they're not worshiping Yahweh. Okay, so I'm going to say with that, until the next time, the nation of Israel, I say shalom.